All right, guys, here I am back to finish off the eye chakra. We're going to go to pattern focus. Scroll down. The eye chakra looks like that. And I have decided that this one is going to be the one I put in the middle there, Eyesi. I have done it before. There it is right there. I like it. It's cute. Simple, easy pattern. We're going to draw a circle, whatever size you want your eyeball to be. We're going to put a little crescent moon. We're going to make an aura like that so that we have this crescent moon shape. And then we color it in, and that is it. Super easy, right? And then you can, aura around them, do whatever you want, make different faces. As you saw on this other one where I had my video, that's what I ended up doing with it that time. I'm going to do something similar this time. I'm going to overlap some of them, and I'm going to stick them here in this triangle piece. And that's when I didn't know whether I was going to use the actual triangle or if I'm just going to fill in the space. I think I'm just going to fill in the space, but I'm not sure. So I do want to kind of keep that triangle shape. So I'm thinking I'm just going to start in the middle, work my way downward, outward. I'm wondering if I should just keep this here, but then I can fill in up here. I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to erase this. Yeah, I like that. Okay, I'm going to leave this as I'm going to make that a solid line. Because you can still see a triangle shape without me having the lines for that. Make sure all my... Okay. E-Y-E-S-I. Okay. Super easy. And I'm going to start with a big one here. And maybe a big one here. And a really good size one right there in the middle. And then the rest of them are going to go overlapping. Some of them are going to be smaller. I'm just going to lay out my eyes first, I think. Because I want some of them overlapping. And so I need to lay that out first. I've gone quiet on you again. Sorry about that, folks. I do that when I'm thinking. When I get in the zone, I go all quiet. But that's what happens. I just start enjoying myself and I just get into that, in that place. I just go there. All right. Now that I have my triangle filled with balls the way or eyes the way I want them, now I can come back in and I can make the little eyeball shape. Oop, that one got a little out of, I got away with it. Got away from me. That one got away from me. That's okay. And we're just going to color these in with this pen because that other pen is not the right color. I'm just kind of annoyed that I overdid with that, but that's okay. You won't notice it after I'm finished with all of them. So it's just going to be a bunch of coloring in at this point. You guys could fast forward if you want. That's all this is going to be. Shall we do a question so I'm not just talking about nothing? If you could be buried anywhere, where would it be? Burial is not my choice at this point. It used to be. Burial used to be my choice. And as I get older, I am now leaning toward cremation. And I am leaning toward having my ashes scattered. Now, I could, if my family members want to scatter me far and wide in various places and take a bit of me here and a bit of me there, that would be fine with me. I would like to be scattered at sea off of a cruise ship, but, you know, that may not be what they want to do with me. I at that point, I don't care. Once I'm gone, I'm gone. Do with me what you will, because that is no longer me. That's just my body, and I would be done with it at that point. But burial's just so dang expensive. No, I wouldn't burden that on my son. You guys can just cremate me and put me wherever. If you want to keep some of my ashes as a keepsake, I have a young lady friend who does jewelry of which her DNA jewelry making, where she embeds ashes or umbilical cords or hair or any other DNA part that's legal to do into resin and makes jewelry out of it. That's cool. Yeah, so that's my thing. I don't want to be buried at this point. Kind of a morbid topic, isn't it? What's you guys' preference? Burial or cremation? My husband wants to be shot off into space. They do that. If you do cremation, you can get your Cremain's just shot out into space. Have no idea how expensive that is, but I suspect it's not the cheapest way to dispose of a loved one. And then there's those societies where you turn yourself into compost or whatever. I wouldn't be adverse to that either, because like I said, once I'm gone, I don't really care what happens to my body, because I won't be in it. My soul will be elsewhere. And that's the part that's the living part of you. Weird question. If you could ensure one single personality trait in your children, what would you want it to be? Well, my child is already very grown up, and he already has the one that I think it's awesome, and that is kindness. I've always told him kindness and honesty, those are the two like traits that I told him, you know, I don't care if you get all A's. I want you to try your best. But if your best gives you a C, your best gives you a C, you know. As long as you're nice and kind and considerate and honest. Don't cheat, don't lie, and just be nice. That has always been my thing, and it continues to be that. Okay, that's really fun. I like the way that turned out. I think I want to put some really... I'm afraid I'm going to scoof it up, but I think I really want some bright white. And I want to try to fix that one where I got a little carried away by putting a little bit of white as an accent around some of these guys. That's working. But for sure I want the white. There where that sparkle bit is. And then I'm going to do that here because that white just didn't do it for me. So I want it really white on these eyes where it's like really glistening. Like that. Beautiful. Perfect. I'm done. See, I told you it would be fast. Fast and easy. Okay, let me zoom in just a little bit. Want me to zoom all the way in so you guys can see it close? I think that came out really good. It looks like an eye chakra to me. I like the way it came out. All right, you guys have a great weekend. Go do something nice for someone today. You're going to be seeing this in mid-May. I am drawing this in mid-March, and it looks like it is going to come down buckets of rain any minute. So I think I'm going to be done for the day and get myself out of the studio and into the house before I get caught in the rain. So you guys have a blessed afternoon, evening, weekend. Whenever you see this, go out and do something nice for someone today. Make the world a better place, one person at a time, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.